The figures are lower, but the passions are not. Eastern Australia has embarked on another debate over how much water needs to be set aside for the health of the Murray-Darling river system. A draft report from the Murray-Darling Basin Authority has floated a target lower than its last attempt, which triggered fury in regional communities. But as political correspondent Greg Jennett reports, even with these more modest targets, the authority's work is set to stir outrage again.
Saving up to 4,000 gigalitres once brought this much grief.
We can't put it out because we've got no water if they take it, eh?
So the Murray-Darling Basin authorities had a rethink.
Today we start the next step toward a new way of managing the basin.
They're much smaller steps this time. Instead of the old 3,000 to 4,000 gigalitre target, it's going for 2,750, and 1,000 of that's already being achieved. The process will be phased in over 7 years, and the full figure may not be needed if better water systems become available.
Numbers could go up or down, but like I continue to say to people, this is more than just about a number or a volume of water. It's what you do with the water.
Some of the water will be found through savings with better pipes, channels and water efficiency, some from irrigation buybacks, and inevitably an economic squeeze on communities in the basin relying on agriculture.
Our plan hardwires the requirement for communities to be part of this show, and that gives them a certainty that they can participate and join in and have a real say.
The water volumes have been calculated to flush and revitalise the River Murray all the way to its end.
The numbers released today would have the mouth of the Murray open 89% of the time.
Politics is as important as the science in managing this process. That's why 20 weeks have been set aside for consultation to try to bridge the gulf of demands between environmental interests on the one side and water users on the other. It has its work cut out.
This is game on. This is the start of the process. And what we've seen today doesn't give us enough confidence that we're going to flush salt from the river, that it will flow properly and that it can live.
And when they talk about phasing it in, that's like phasing in amputation for many towns. If you take away the substance of their economic base, the town will fold.
Beware of extreme exaggerated claims on either side of this debate.
But if history's anything to go by, expect plenty of them. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.